Ding, 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 ding. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Feliz Navidad. Good day to you, sir. Farns, Woggle P. Horsetooth in the. And Kurt Stabitzer. Did I? I never say it. Stabitzer? Is that how you say it? In the. How are you freaking doing? Is it the bottom? We're going to discuss that. Uh, Per usual, I'm going to say the magic words. I feel like this is going to be a quick one. I don't got shit to talk about, guys and gals. Neo in the house. How you doing, brother? I don't have nothing to talk about. Same old, boring ass crypto. Bitcoin, Jewel, Crystal. Is it a bottom? We got Farnswoggle buying. We had a lot of, I think we had even a new person in the Discord asking, saying they're new. Is it time to buy? I mean, I don't hate it. I'm not going to say things can't get worse. Sometimes people like to say, well, things can't get much worse. Well, actually, it's still a possibility that our boy Capo's right. We're not out of the woods yet. I mean, I've pretty much said time and time again that I don't think we're going to go down to the levels Capo said. But I also said it's not out of the question. Who the hell knows? No one knows. You got your cheerleaders that are going to constantly tell you everything's going to be all right. And when it's not all right, it's manipulation. What's good? I don't know, man. I woke up. Lately, I just wake up feeling like I need a nap. I need to change my routine. Like when you wake up feeling like you need a nap, I mean, I understand that like you might be a little groggy for a few minutes, but eventually you should snap out of it, be ready to go, I don't know. Do I need to change something on my routine? I will say I have some pretty bad habits. I'll wake up and you guys don't know what I'm doing, but I'll wake up, go grab me an energy dink. Dink. I'll go grab me an energy dink. I'll go grab me an energy. I know that's unhealthy right there. But man, they're so freaking tasty. And then I lay back down in bed and watch YouTube. Sometimes I do the Wordle. Sometimes I do the Quirtle. I run my mining quests, and I think maybe I know this, and I feel like I'm not going to change my habits. Maybe I need to hit the gym instead, or go for a walk, or something. Get the blood flowing, get the energy flowing. The great cheeseburger in the house. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing, brother? I think being into crypto, yeah, so being in crypto can definitely wear you down. Retro in the house. How you doing, brother? How can we automate mining quests? that's a that's a funny question. I remember Crime trying to do that shit. I was laughing so hard because he was trying to set up one of those one of those macro programs that automate your mouse clicks and everything. He was trying to like setting up advanced timers and shit, but he was trying to do that when things were really bad and you would get exhaustion errors and everything. I'm like, bro, what the? You're not going to be able to get that to work. So doing that now might work because for the most part, it works pretty smooth. I mean, if you got, I wouldn't imagine you got numerous crews going, but man, that would be. I wonder if that would. Nah, that would probably mean like that'd be a nice quality of life improvement if they just built that into the game that you can do that automatically, but with smart contract interaction and all that. It's probably not a good idea. Anyway, great question. You can do it with the macro program. I would imagine it's not going to be perfect world. I mean, you're going to have and you're going to kind of have to not use that computer, right? You can't really have, I don't really think you can have the macro print. It's not really my expertise. I wake up and eat. If that is true, that's freaking amazing. I'm still kind of low key wondering something right now, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but until I see it, I'm not going to relax. Real quickly. Yep, found it. I found it. So yesterday, you guys don't care, but it weighed on me last night, and then I kind of remembered. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the case. I was just looking for my UB key, and now we're good because yesterday. Anyway, long story short, Koska, hey, Koska in the house. How you doing? Man, I used to be addicted to cheeseburgers. Now I'm a vegetarian. Man, I would go to McDonald's. I'd scarf down. I could scarf, dude. I'm an eater. I two medium pizzas from like Domino's. That would be like an appetizer for me back in the day. Now it's salad, bean bowls, and yeah, man, I used to love me some cheeseburgers, some quarter pounders, some Big Macs, some Whoppers. Used to scarf that shit up. Now I find it pretty disgusting. It's true. How, like, give us an age range, like 30 to 40, 20 to 30, 40 to 50. How old are you, Great Cheeseburger? I will say, it's probably not going to be good for your health in the long run. I do want to give a shout out to my new sponsor, HyperX. They're not really my sponsor, guys, but I do, I do like to shout out a good product when I get it. This is life change. This has been life changing for me. I'm sure some of you pros out there already know this. But I got one of these HyperX big. They're like big ass mouse pads, dude. This thing is so cool. Like, how comes none of you told me? None of you told me about this before. But let me real quick show you what I got. If you guys don't have one of these, it is so nice. And it doesn't necessarily have to be this brand. They have cheaper ones, but I'll tell you what, man, this thing is super smooth. You just have like basically it turns your whole desk into a mouse top. Oh, you know what? I don't even have it on screen yet. So this is it right here. I got the extra large and it's pretty big. It's super smooth. It's got nice stitching and everything. Again, use my Amazon. I'm kidding, guys. I don't have an Amazon link down below. I'm always going to tell you a good product if I came by it. I felt like that one was worth a good shout out. I'm a little excited because my loan was up to 85% last night, and I pretty much resigned to the fact that I was going to get liquidated. Now I'm saying there's a chance I might not get liquidated. But I'm still kind of prepared for that fact. Let me get prepared with the stock market really quick and take a quick look at that. We did have some numbers come out, CPI data. Maybe that was kind of weighing the market down. I will say before the news came out, the futures were red last night. This morning I woke up before the news came out. They were already green again, which leads me to believe. But what is retro getting all? Wait. Well, what is what are you guys getting retro all fired up about? Now we're gonna take this off the rails. I love a good fired up retro. Oh, you know what I haven't done? You know what? I don't even know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm in the mood. I don't even know if I'm in the mood. I definitely am not in the mood to have a bright ass light shining in my face, but let's do it. All right. Chat Night in the house. How you doing, brother? All right, let's see. It's hard to stay healthy. With that attitude, it most definitely is. You definitely got to have the cabeza. Let's see. 0x Frankie Wild. Relax. 0x Frankie Wild in the house. How you doing, brother? How are things going? How's the project going? Any updates for us? Oh, my goodness. I see. Chad Knight wants to talk about Rose. Let's see. I still don't understand why Retro got all fired up. Because we're talking about the oh man, yeah. So I've had my moments with Jack in the Box. Definitely back in my college days, I'd get super drunk and they'd be open and it would literally be 300 feet from my apartment door. So I definitely had, and those tacos are somewhere between Jack in the Box tacos are somewhere between the most disgusting things you've ever eaten and the most delicious things you've ever eaten. And the big difference, the big indicator, the big change that changes the needle there is whether it's daytime and you're sober and nighttime and you're shit faced, right? Taco Bell. Taco Bell would be my Achilles heel of fast food. Hands down, in my opinion, the best go-to fast food joint on the planet. I love me some Mexican food. They got so many different like freaking chalupas and wraps, and I would do creative things like get a taco supreme, put it in a burrito. I invented that the crunch wrap, all that for that. They probably saw me doing it and then made billions. Now, where's my cut, Taco Bell? Yeah, I could talk about now. This is crazy. So I've talked about this a couple times. I'm pretty sure I got COVID in February 2020, like 2 weeks before it was announced. I was super sick. COVID got announced. I have not eaten fast food, not even once since then, February 2020. I mean, I'm sure that'll eventually, I'm sure that'll eventually change. Like I'll need to go somewhere and do something out of town or whatever. But it's also helped save a lot of money. I just, I make my salad bowls. I go on my Costco runs. I go weekly. Spend a lot less money on food. I've talked about this before. I know because I scolded Retro, who spends way too much money on Uber Eats and shit like that. And I plowed that money into crypto. Anyway, let's get caught up. The market is green. There was CPI data this morning. I was alluding to the fact before I went on a fast food rampage. CPI data, the futures were red, then they were green. They pretty quickly went green before the data was released, which indicates to me manipulation. Some big fat politicians and corporate hedge fund types probably knew what was going on, hammered down on some longs. The NASDAQ, I think it was actually up more this morning, but the NASDAQ's now up 130 points. The E-mini S&P is up 33. That doesn't totally, especially in the NASDAQ, that doesn't offset how much it was down yesterday. But we were headed back down to Browntown in the market. We're getting a little bit of a turnaround. Is this the bottom? It's hard to say. We still got another, the Fed is going to be the narrative for longer than I care for. I don't understand why people keep falling for this Fed news. Eventually, one of two things are going to happen, and you got to be ready for either situation. One, things are going to get good. Things are going to get better. A lot of people have fudded you out of a lot of your money, whether... Oh, this is so funny, man. Oh, my goodness. You know what? These titles drive me insane. I gotta find it now. I'm debating on whether or not I even want to go off because I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm most definitely not saying I'm perfect. We got this asshole streaming right now. Where does he get off? Where does this guy get off? George, where does he get off? Where does he get off? This is my time, George.
For Rob.
Get off my internet. These titles right here. Altcoin Daily goes to this. Don't be tricked. Don't be fooled a lot. Bitcoin, one of those effing days. No, but don't get tricked by the Bitcoin whales. Dude, this is such a, again, I get lazy with my thumbnails. But I don't care. I don't care. This dude's trying to eat. This dude's trying to eat off YouTube, bro. Like, come on, man. That's such a late. Don't be tricked. Don't be fooled. The thing that annoys me the most about it is maybe you're not being tricked. No, you know what I'm saying? You're probably being tricked, but All right. Is the market green? Yes. Got my jewel bag. Hell yeah. A lot of people are loading up. Filled on some Adam. Chad Knight in the house. I'm pretty sure I said that. Hopefully I did. And Rose, can we talk Oh, Kurt, man. How you doing, brother? I'm so happy to see you in chat. Nigel in the house. HH in the house. Wow, we got a lot of people in the house this morning. I'm not even going to look at the likes. I know if I were to go look at the likes, you guys would not let me down. You would not let me down. If I were to go, I'm not even going to look. That was low key just a way for you guys to not let me down. I'm going to go look. I haven't looked yet. If you guys let me down, I still haven't looked. This is your chance to redeem your lazy ass. This says 8 likes. Hell yeah. If you guys could see this, well, you could according to this, there's one person watching and 8 likes. This, like, YouTube, get your shit together, man. I never know 2 people. I never know what's going on. I know by the chat there has to at least be 3 people, unless you're just like, are you like bouncing in? Is he talking about freaking Juliet? Nope. I'm gonna go watch George. Toro in the house. How you doing, brother? What do I think about CPI? Big fat nothing burger. I mean, it was obviously good news. The numbers came in as expected on primary inflation and the other things. I guess we're down a little bit. I don't know. I'd probably be on the side of the fence that said it doesn't matter what they are. I don't know if the government bakes them or not. I don't know. What I think is our economy is strong, and I'm not worried about it. And this is the 2 mentalities, right? We're gonna have fun on the Fed. And my core philosophy has not changed, and that's been very evident. And that we're in strategy number 2, wait until we're right. I mean, I'm still right, but I want to be a lot more right. So right now I'm waiting till I'm a lot more right. And it could get a lot uglier. Eventually, everything I think will see new all-time highs. It's just a matter of time when. It's going to be the same old song and dance. I'm going to tell you, don't invest more than you can afford to lose, and invest an amount that you can wait until you're right, and invest an amount that you can afford not to make bad decisions. If you have too much in the game, you'll make bad decisions. If you have too much in the game, you won't sleep well. You have too much in the game because you're all these YouTubers lead you to believe that crypto just goes up. Well, that's not true. Not all of them, but it's a bumpy, hard ride, man. And it could get, we're technically in that stretch where it could get really ugly, right? In between a whole bunch of days to the next halving. There's not a whole lot of, there's a lot more going on in the world that can make things go down, in my opinion, that can make it go up. But at the same time, there's some big things that could happen that could, swing things on a dime. The Fed, like I said, the Fed's going to continue to be this news, but it's already expected. Whenever you hear the Fed and interest rate and hikes and inflation, unless it gets like really bad, then it's just fun. If it gets really bad, we'll eventually recover. It's just a matter of how long. And if you go back to the first thing I told you is don't invest more than you can afford to wait until you're right, you're fine, right? So if you invest, and I understand that's really hard. And I blow that rule more than I should, where I'll invest too heavily. But it really is at a point where if I were to lose, I know I repeat this a lot, but if I were to lose everything in crypto, I would still be able to survive. I'd still have a house. I mean, things would suck. I would have lost a lot of money that could have made my life a lot easier. But the odds of something like that happening are really low versus the odds of it just continuing to go up over time, Bitcoin continuing, Ethereum going up over time is much more likely. It's no different in the stock market. You invest in good assets. In the stock market, if you invest, you can do the same thing. The rewards might not be as high, but they could still be really good. Not financial advice, but invest in things like Tesla, Apple, Nvidia. I'm not going to go into all of them. You're going to have a much better risk reward versus if you invest in high risk shit like Workhorse. Workhorse and a bunch of small caps that, have a much greater chance of blowing up. So just invest wisely. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Don't invest more than you can afford to, make bad decisions. La-di-da-di. We like to party. Strong bottom vibes. You're watching George. Oh my goodness. F you, Retro. Strong bottom vibes. I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know. Is this the bottom? I really don't know. I think it could go either way. I think the CPI data being where it's at is more positive than negative. I can't think of anything else on the horizon that could really tank the market. I don't know. There's some new variants and the sticky icky I'm kind of hearing about and lockdowns and all this other stuff, but we're a resilient species. We continue to adapt. The economy continues to be strong. I mean, people are out and spending money. And I think we got earnings season. Actually, let me pop back in and see what we got for earnings season. We start getting some good earnings and guidance. That's the thing, man. the uh the forward guidance and the supply chains, it's going to be interesting. And I think this could be another round because during the sticky icky, a lot of these tech companies had blowout numbers, and they're still kind of in a year over year situation where it's going to be hard for them to do better. So we could, like, one theory out there is this could be another bad round of earnings and we could continue to go down, but then all that data that they have to, like, you know, because they had such crazy good numbers a year ago, is kind of falling off, and going forward things can start looking up again. So I think there's a lot of reason to be bullish into the end of the year. I do think there's still correlation with Bitcoin and the stock markets. If the stock market does bad, people sure as F not going to want to be in Bitcoin and crypto in general. If the stock market's doing good, there's not a real huge reason for Bitcoin to go to 100,000. There's a reason for it to go up kind of slowly with the market, unless something were to happen like, Bitcoin spot ETF. There's a chance, I think, that could happen with the Grayscale fund here coming soon. But, we got that asshole at the SEC that I don't know. He must have a huge Bitcoin short going on or something. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm getting into the back into Tastyworks, and I couldn't remember why for a second, but I just want to see when some of these earnings are happening. Nimrod in the house, how you doing, brother? Yeah, I don't even really. You know what? I am struggling right now with things to do. I don't want to look at crypto. I don't want to talk about crypto. I don't want to watch videos on crypto. Unless it's like DFK and Defira. We'll get into those in a bit, but I'm so burnt out on crypto. And then I got to get on the mic and talk about it every morning. Oh my goodness, crypto sucks ass. Wow. What capital has been quiet. Waiting is definitely the hardest part. A lot of people got the pitchfork. What? Why are you asking about egg salad? Why are you asking? Wait, did I miss anything? Oh, get out, Barnesville. All right, yeah, the market's still looking pretty strong. Nasdaq's been up 100 points, so the Nasdaq's pushing. I wonder if Bitcoin's moving. Bitcoin looking pretty good. Tesla. Oh wow, I didn't realize Tesla got hit that hard. Man, Tesla was down below $1,000 again in this last down move. I did not see that. It was just last week. It was over $1,100. All right, so I didn't want to look at earnings. Tesla earnings. They don't have a date listed yet. I thought we were. Oh, it's probably not till May, so about a month away. Let's check a couple others. Apple 428. So at the end of the month, earnings season's going to start. AMD 426, Amazon 505. Any other like big dogs? Google, the Googs 426. So it looks like about the last week of April. PayPal, yeah, it's all end of the month, and then like the first week or two of May. Twitter, I think, is I think Apple's like second week. Uber, I just finished the Super Pump series. It is a pretty good show. I mean, it's nothing like Severance, man. You want to talk about a great show. We do have a Severance channel in the Discord. Super Pumped is a pretty good show, though. I definitely recommend checking that out. Bro, I thought so. I don't understand. You woke up and ate cheeseburgers. I'm eating every penny's worth of food at this. Surprise, Crystal. Blockchain player in the house. How you doing, brother? Crystal hasn't held up that well. Crystal's getting its ass handed to it. Bro, so you woke up and ate 4 cheeseburgers and now you're eating some egg salad? Ugh. All right. So we got earnings coming at the end of the month. Curveball. All right. Let's take a look at what's going on in the markets. Bitcoin. I mean, we're back over 40,000. Did we get below 39? I don't remember. I do remember waking up in the middle of the night going, hey, go. What's the price of Bitcoin? And I did not like the answer she gave me. It was below 40,000. So how low did it go? 39,296. It did almost drop down below. Oh, you know what? No, this isn't. What kind of line do we got here? Let's move these lines around. Let's see if this lines up. It kind of lines up depending on how you look at it. But this is looking like a decent up channel support line. This is our Big Daddy line right here. It goes way back until October of like 2020. I thought I had a bigger line. Let's see what we got going on. We did fall back down below the line on the logarithmic growth. We came back up. We're coming back up to it right now. What are the SMAs and all that shit doing? I have that turned on. So we were above the 20. What were we above? The 20 and the 50. So we got above the 20 and the 50. Things were looking back up. Things were curving back up. So we'll have to see if we can catch a bid and start moving back up here. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if we were like this for a while, right? But I think the stock market, man, I got to tell you, the earnings report could be pretty big here coming up at the end of the month. We do have tax time. There's a lot. So there's one thing I was thinking about. The refunds are up. A lot of people are getting some tax money. Maybe there's a lot of people out there, the market sentiment could change pretty quickly. And a lot of people I'm not someone getting a refund, but there's a lot of people getting refunds. And you know what? If I was 25 years old and got like $1,000 refund, you know what I'd do with it? I'd go buy a bunch of alcohol. I'd go get shit faced. But a lot of these new weak ass non-drinking millennials like to buy Bitcoin. Great. I like it when Bitcoin goes up. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? I have not watched Crypto Savvy in a long time. I mean, I already know what he's saying. Nothing's changed, guys. Blah, blah, blah. My target's still 9,000 and blah, blah, blah. I'm still bullish Bitcoin long term. All the other cryptos suck and blah, blah. We're going down. Let's see. Breakfast, the most important meal. Yeah. All right. So are you saying this morning you've had 4 cheeseburgers, some lasagna, some cereal? Oh my goodness, lasagna. I can't eat lasagna because I can't eat meat. I can't eat gluten. I would go get like these big ass lasagna. Like, oh man, I could destroy. Lasagna is one of those things you just eat and eat and eat, and then the next thing you know, you feel like you're gonna explode. Nigel, are you like trolling me, bro? You know I hate Chronos. I think why Nigel? What? Mortal Monk in the house. Harmony is blessed. How you doing, brother? Mapler Stacker. He stacks Mapler, some Canadian coin. Bro, why are you so bullish Chronos? The only reason I'm bullish, even slightly bullish Chronos, is Defira's moving there. I think Chronos is one of the biggest garbage cryptos on the planet. A lot of people like it because you can earn a bunch of interest, but I'm not a fan of crypto.com. In fact, I kind of have this unnatural hatred towards crypto.com. They annoy me. I hate their commercials. I think their name's stupid. I hate their logo. Their logo's ugly. They're trying to be like Binance with their smart chain. Their smart chain's garbage. The gas fees are too high. It has all kinds of errors. There's no way Crypto.com went out and put a bunch of ads in Craigslist and said, we need people to clone this just so that we have a smart chain. They've got no real devs working on that piece of crap garbage layer one. And I'm not even joking. F Chronos. I got some money over there just because of some ties with Defira, and maybe, you know, and it pays high interest on Bitcoin. But other than that, Chronos could kiss my big, fat, white, hairy Irish nutsack. Yeah, retro. Let's go, man. Fcrypto.com. The only thing even remotely good about Chronos is that it sounds like the S. I've never played or heard of that game, Kurt. Chronos is to me, Chronos sounds like they should be out in biotech making like android robots or singularity, turning humans into the singularity and shit like that. It sounds like it should be some futuristic, high tech, like biochemistry or biogenetics or some shit. Not some. It stands for shit layer one. Chronos in the dictionary, if you look it up, it says we are the shittiest, crappiest, the malware. We are the virus of layer one. That's like verbatim what the dictionary for Chronos is. Bro, they have their stadium. All in. They've got a stadium. Let's go buy some fucking Chronos. If success is how you onboard users and you like the best, they're regulatory compliant. The TVL is giant and they're in the top 20 and the team. I agree with a lot of what you said. I still hate them. I mean, for all those reasons, you should have a big ass bag of, you should have a bigger bag of Solana, because Solana does pretty much all of that, but better. I don't think Solana has a stadium yet, but they're going to change that. They had stages at Lollapalooza. They're much bigger. They know how to promote. I don't care. I'm not in Binance. Binance can kiss my white, hairy Irish nutsack. I don't care for big crypto chains, big centralized exchanges in their layer ones. I'm not in this for that. That's just me, right? That's just my mentality. Chronos sucks too. I've used Chronos. It's garbage. eGold sucks. I used to be big on eGold. eGold sucks ass. I'm selling all my eGold. I use the chain and then I have morals, right? I'm more of a decentralized guy. F the establishment. Rage against the machine. To me, Chronos is the machine. Solana is the machine. Binance is the machine. Rage against the machine. They're garbage, bro. They're garbage. I don't. Maybe it's just tranquil, but failed transactions, high gas fees. It's slow. Garbage. I mean, isn't it built off? Isn't it just a clone of Atom, which is a good chain, but they just don't know how to make it work good. And I don't think they can handle any kind of. I could be wrong. Nigel, I am saying I could be wrong. Here are the words coming out of my mouth. I could be wrong, but what I'm not wrong about is F the establishment. My mind's like, oh, centralized exchange, their own layer one. And they're trying to take, kind of like Microsoft. Microsoft still kind of does, but they want to be number one at everything. Just be really good at what you do. Be a really good centralized exchange. Whatever. I'm not gonna. The only thing I know of that Crow really has is if you have a lot of Crow, you get really good interest on your credit card or something, like I don't know, buybacks, shit like that. I mean, it's not horrible. Solana had a beach name app. That's pretty tight. Their stadium is rented. All right, I'm bullish DFK AVAX subnet. I'm bullish DFK. I'm on the fence about subnets. I asked a question. I asked a question to Chad Knight, and he does that, man. He likes to come in and say hi, and then he goes and takes his like big fat dumps, and then it comes back. I think he has it timed when, Tom usually waxes on about a lot of dumb shit for a while, and then he gets to the stuff I want to talk about, DFK towards the end of the stream. So he'll go take a shit, eat some strudels, and then come back later. So you might have to ask him again. Yeah, he might be in the bathroom. Just mining my lock ban and making LP with crystal yields. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that. All right. So Retro also said the only thing that will make me check near is USN. I agree. That's a pretty good reason. Defikingdoms in the house. Hola, brother. How you doing? Am I going to watch Better Call Saul? Was that a real question? Of course. I love that show. In fact, I tried. So I watched the first episode. What was the most recent season? Season 6? I watched like a recap thing that told me a bunch about the Salamanca. I can't think of his name. The guy that was in last season that was kind of cool. And a bunch of theories on that. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's the 18th or something like that coming up. Maybe Sunday or next Monday. Probably next Monday. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. I might rewatch the last season. I did watch the first episode of it. I'm just like nothing. I might rewatch. I don't do nothing. Lately, I've been going to bed rewatching Archer and rewatching episodes of It's Sunny. If you've never seen Archer, I am telling you, man, that is one of the greatest television shows of all time. Very well written. Some of the greatest jokes ever. You could rewatch that show like 10 times, still laugh. You'll laugh harder at some stuff than you did the first 9 times. And you're always catching new running jokes and things that they say. You're constantly checking Wikipedia, like who the hell was that? Oh, that's funny. Because she invented like the brakes on an elevator and shit. You're hungover. What the hell, bro? It's Tuesday. I don't know if you're in the United States. It's Tuesday morning. What the F is there? Like, are you in college or something? Did you go to a Monday night frat party, a Monday night frat hazing? Like, what are you doing on a Monday night that you're hungry, man? Ooh. Are you one of those stevedores? Anyone ever catch season 2 of The Wire? The stevedores, they just got shit faced every night. They'd wake up and drink it. They'd go to the bar and drink an egg and a beer. I just moved. Oh wow, nice. Nick, why would like from the United States? All right, now everyone wants to know. Are you Nicarag? I can't say it. Are you Nicaraguan, or why did you move? Did they like tax haven, running from the law? You just wanted to live cheap. You wanted to join the rebels. Like you wanted to grow some cocaine. I haven't seen Archer in like a decade. Where Hulu, brother, Hulu. I watch it over and over. You know what show I'm really bummed that I can't watch, and it's been off Netflix for a long time, is that 70s show. Oh, you're from, man, there's a lot of Canadians, eh? Why would you, so you got, I can live cheaply here, and why not go to El Salvador? El Salvador, it's like currency, bro. You probably don't even have to pay taxes. What? Like, what's going on in Nicaragua, man? Are you like oh, El Salvador, Nick? Isn't there like, dude? I haven't paid attention to what's going on in Nicaragua for a while, but I would imagine that whole area is pretty dangerous. You don't want anyone down there knowing you have a bunch of crypto. Is there like, are you white? I don't mean that in a racist way. I'm white. Are you? I would imagine most Canadians. I don't know. It's weird. I came from Kansas, and everyone assumes everyone assumed like this is probably like 30, 40 years ago. I don't know that it's changed much now, but I moved out here with my best friend. He played basketball for a college out here. He happens to be black, right? And I'm not trying to be one of those white guys that says my best friend is black, because that's kind of like a meme, right? Every white dude says they're, but anyway, Everyone was like, they have black people in Kansas. and here, and I'm like, man, that's kind of weird that you would think that, but here I am sitting like, do they have black people in Canada? Obviously, I know they do, but so I don't just yes, white. I don't know that a lot of Mexicans have migrated that far yet, but I would imagine it's predominantly white with the splattering. How's the crypto scene over there? That's a great question. Oh yeah. Oh, very good point, my friend. I bet the women down there are nice, brah. What? what? What cheeseburger? All right. Is it like? Are you in a big city? Is it? Do you got a nice home? Do you get an apartment? Are you near the beach? Is Nicaragua? Does Nicaragua have beaches? Yeah, dude. Latinas are my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. The women are nice, and they all dream of meeting. they all don't kid yourself on the white part. They all dream of meeting a rich green. All they care about, well, I'm not saying all they care about. They don't give a if you're white, black. I mean, it's the same around the world. Some people, are attracted to black, some people are attracted to white, some people don't care. Mexican, Asian, you name it. But they all attracted to that green dog. Yeah. What is the tax situation like? It's a lot harder for someone like the United States to just say we're going to move to Nicaragua. I think first of all, do you want to renounce your citizenship? Do you really want to go through that? There's trade-offs, pros and cons to everything, man. Like that's a whole different laws. You might not have like taxes, but you might have like, for example, I'm not saying this is the case in Nicaragua, but the police here, they might find out you have a little bit of money and they're pulling you over every day, shaking you down. You definitely want to be low key. The fact that you're white, there might be a lot of fine Latinos down there that want like your rich white ass. There's gonna be a lot of gringos down there that are gonna be like, "F this white boy." Next thing you know, the police here find you dead, and it looks like a snake bite or something because they threw a poisonous snake or a poisonous frog, spiked your drink, or who knows? Or just turn your face into a soccer ball. Who the hell knows down there? That's one thing I like about the United States. I'm not saying the United States is perfect, but generally speaking, unless I don't like say crazy ass shit on YouTube, my face isn't going to get turned into a soccer ball. 700 per month, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 5,000 square feet, massive pool. How many bodyguards? That's the most important question I'm asking. How many bodyguards with AK-47s and Uzis do you have? I live in Grenada, Nicaragua. Lots of expats here. It's cool. Man, I'm gonna have to do a little research. What's the taxes like? You need to vet your chica for sure. Great. Yep. Living housewife show. All right. Nick. Now, you know what? This is a lot more fun than talking about crypto. We'll just real quickly see what Bitcoin's doing. Not good. Let's go back to Nicaragua. I dated a girl from, oh man, I don't even remember now. I think Guatemala. I dated a girl from Guatemala. Oh man, I gotta tell you, these Latinas, woo. Honduras, like, what's the travel like? Or you just stick to the homestead? So what city are you in? Yeah, 5,000 square feet. Yeah. You got some maids? That's a big ass house. One metamorphing into what? Metamorphing into the sun? Grenada. Isn't Grenada that island we invaded? That's not the same Grenada, is it? Yeah, I need some shell companies too. Is Grenada the island that we invaded? Is that in Nicaragua? No, it's a different. All right. So where's Grenada, bro? Man, that's a big ass country. Managua, that's the capital, isn't it? Watch me be way off on that. See, is this like some small villa? Grenada, and that would be too easy. That's a nice looking picture right there. Oh wow. All right. So you got the beach right there, and that's pretty freaking cool. You got this big ass freaking lake. Did I see a volcano? That's no bueno. How good are you at Spanish? Are you picking it up pretty quick? That would be a reason I would love to live down here, just to be forced to learn Spanish. Oh, this isn't even the ocean. This is a big ass lake. The ocean's not too far away though. Man, those are some big ass freaking lakes. Like, is that salt water? I can't believe how big that is. Let's go to no, what? Yeah, satellite. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. $700 massive volcano. Oh yeah, I thought I saw something. Yeah, right here. So $700 for a 5,000 square foot house. My God, man. I'm not gonna lie. If I were to get laid off, I could take all my crypto down there and live probably like a king for the rest of my life. I would imagine, as long as no one knew and stole all my crypto. I definitely have to be low key about it. That's dirt cheap. So it's really not, man. I'll share. Oh hell, dude. Do you guys want to create a community down here with Defikingdoms in Nicaragua? I'm not gonna lie, man. There's strength in numbers. We can hang out and party all the time. Women dictate a shit ton of. Well, duh. I mean, I'd move just about anywhere for a nice hot woman. People, oh man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna be moving down to Nicaragua this next week, but it's definitely on my radar now. As it's definitely, I'm definitely saying there's a chance. Let's create a community down in Nicaragua. You go scout out some nice houses, and we'll hopefully, crypto does really well in the next couple of years, and we're all living in Nicaragua. At least, again. We could do a meetup in Nicaragua. I'm thinking about doing a live up in Nicaragua. Yeah, so definitely. All right, let's get back to boring ass crypto. Bitcoin, come on, Bitcoin. What is the stock market dumping? Why is Bitcoin struggling right now? 235. Stock market is still doing pretty good. Bitcoin 41, ETH, it's just kind of stabilizing, kind of boring. Let's move on over to Harmony One. All right, Harmony One it fell below 12 cents. It's right at 12 cents right now. I really can't take much lower. Deck screener, crystals now below 12 bucks. I mean, this is kind of where crystals bit. Oh my goodness, excuse me. That one just came out. Sorry, Nigel. Jewel right at below 5. Clooney still getting its ass handed to it. Defira holding strong. It's up a little bit. It was down towards 6. It's up a little. Some of that purple trank up a penny. And the night one, let's check that out. The night one's holding way stronger than I expected. I am not going to lie. I did upgrade one of my nights to the base camp. Yeah, so you know what? I'm surprised I didn't do this one. I think I picked this one because it's a bit more rare. I don't know that matters. Their website could use a little bit of like it's too hard to navigate. Like this is having to click on each one. I don't like this website at all, guys. Are you listening? Let's make this thing a little bit more user friendly. But I did upgrade the training camp on this one. So I'm now earning 4 night a day. It's going to take me another like 5 or 6 days. I'll do the next one. I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing with Mars Colony, just earn an upgrade. Speaking of Mars Colony, I have no idea where I'm at with this one. Mars update, the timing. Let's see. I think my Discord might be on my other screen. Are you saying you want a Mars update or Mars has an update? I will check one and do the other. All right, we got some red announcements. Too quiet. Yep. Devs do something. Yep. Let's see. Been a slow week. Yeah, I mean, after the Avatar launch, it's been a slow week, right? Wrong. Brother has some alpha. I know I haven't been vocal this past week, and I'm sorry if you've been bored. I've been so bored I'm sleeping, but take it as a blessing. Ooh, yesterday I said it might be a good time to pick up some Clooney as a speculative bet. I also said I'm not doing it because I'm broke AF right now. But it's all been for a good cause. I was seeing family, good for you, family, life and health before crypto, booking the wrong flight twice, making early, blah, 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 blah. Housekeeping, let's start with standard list of green check marks. We hired another backend dev. We continued refactoring and UI fixes, which should finish roughly Wednesday. We finished the story and design a mission. Hell yeah. Playable missions will be super bullish. Mission rewards are discussed by you all this week. We began spec mapping a Mars Colony NFT marketplace. And do we really need another NFT marketplace? Like, why? All right, whatever. But why waste your resources? Again, you don't have to have everything. Just be really good at what you do. I don't know that we need an NFT marketplace unless it doesn't take much. We began voting, which will be used in mission reward voting. The DEX is in final review by a third party. That's another thing. I don't know, like breaking into the DEX game is tough. You got your own pools. And I mean, I guess if you have a lot of liquidity, it'll be good to have a lot of liquidity with Clooney and Clooney and like Luna, Clooney and USDC, Clooney. That's all good. So I don't have a problem with that. If you can build up the liquidity, a BizDev expert, the father and I once fought alongside, has joined us. Her name is Freyala. See what I did there? They said her name is Lena. I'm saying it's Freyala. Rutherford organized an incredible Twitter yawn. The 3 community folk yawn. Forward first, we need to blah the core team blah, and a bunch of people blah 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 missions. Once voting is finished, missions will be blah interchain. One such hint is about interchain colonies. Once the DEX, and this is some pretty big news. Low-key, under the radar shit. Again, this might be a good little stab. Retro said he had some spare cash. Should he buy some jewel? Should he buy some jewel? I'm like, honestly, if I had money, I might buy Clooney right here. I think there's a lot of big things coming. This team is a good team. They have a lot going for it. They have a lot of support. It won't take much to get a double or a triple burger out of Clooney with some nice announcements, missions, and like a cross chain. Once that hits, Bob's your uncle. Again, market conditions in general. If you buy Clooney now, it doesn't matter what alpha they release if Bitcoin crashes down to $9,000. You're going to get your face melted. We've already Polygon. I'm not a fan of Polygon. I mean, I'd much rather see them go to AVAX. we've already spoken and everything is order, blah blah. I mean, it's more bullish than anything. The first 7,000. Guess I'm gonna have to get a polygon back together. We all did, but you can expect a post soon. The first 7,000 lands on Polygon will be reserved for whitelist Harmony Martians. I think you can get Polygon, and Matic is on PFK, isn't it? It's pretty easy to get money over to Polygon either way. So I don't know, man. I might have to start building a little Matic bag because I'm definitely gonna get some land. Hopefully they haven't said yet. I don't think they've said yet. Hopefully it's not Mars. I think it'd be cooler if it was like Pluto, planet Alpha Centauri. You know what I'm saying? The moon. The moon would be a good place. I mean, maybe I think Mars is a good place to start, but you know, do like pick a small chain and put it on the moon. Pick like Avalanche could be Jupiter because they're, you know, much higher TVL. What else is out there? Or even just a moon. There's some pretty big moons on Jupiter, like Europa. Is that Saturn or Jupiter? I don't freaking remember. All right, I'm sure now we're past it, but just Harmony will always be a priority. We're Harmony users first and forever. Harmony is our baby. How could we ever leave? You guys say that until you don't, right? I'm not saying they have any intentions of leaving Harmony 1 now, but never say never. And you never know. You never know. Nothing wrong with diversification, being in all of them. And if they do leave Harmony, you know, I'm just saying, like, if you can't see, like the second she walks out the door and you can't see her, don't trust her. All right. All right. As many of you know, we have a relatively even mix of Ukrainians and Russians on our team. The war is ongoing, but most of us aren't in country. That's great. We've slowly been leaving. Blah. It's so cliche, but all right. It's been funny. It's also been hell. And to be honest, they've loved it. Hell yeah, guys, brother, enjoy this. This is gonna be. You're gonna look back when you're trillionaires, thinking, man, those were some of the greatest years of my life. All right. Oh man, I miss a lot. No, not really. Ho ho, you're corrupt. Mars update. Yep. All right, I can smell that. My plan for income above crypto is to create a Nicaraguan expat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, DeFi. Let us know. We will definitely be subscribers of that. How to buy Clooney? They have a DEX. You just go to Mars. Wait. How do you buy? It's on Sushi, isn't it? No, or do they have their own? I don't freaking remember. Oh, I don't remember. I think you do it on Sushi. No, you do it on Mars, right? Where the hell do you buy Clooney? This app, they can use a little Sushi. I thought there was better liquidity somewhere else. So that, all right. So you buy they had the LP over there. So you still buy it on Sushi. I mean, they should have easier. Oh, here you go. I should not complain until all right. So right here, buy, sell Clooney on Sushi Swap. I'm not buying any right now. What is the price of Clooney? Below 80 cents. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good buy. Joe in the house. How you doing, brother? Joe, crystal bottoming. We're hoping so. We're hoping so. Bitcoin was getting a bit of a bid, but it's starting to, yeah, Clooney is definitely volatile, but it's boring right now, man. Look, oh my goodness. Look what Clooney did just off an avatar. This is like avatar drop. 20, most people do 10,000. They did 21,000. They sold out in like, all told, I think all 21,000 avatars sold out in under 10 minutes. That's incredible. And during the announcement, it went from basically $1 all the way up to $4. What the F do you think is going to happen when they announce missions. Like, to me, this is one of the best, riskiest sure bets on the house. Missions, they're working on missions right now. I'm expecting this to start pumping any minute now. Missions will come out, maybe it dumps again. This might, man, you know what? Do I put your money where your mouth is? I don't have 9 jewel. I mean, what am I gonna, that's like $36, 40. I don't, if I had like 500 or $1,000 spare change, I think it would be a good bet to put in a Clooney for a good, nice double, triple, right? Double, triple, quadruple. Buy it now, buy the rumor, sell the news. So buy the rumor, sell the mission news. Well, I could just sit back and watch and see if I'm right. You guys mark it down on the board. Let's see if this was right. Buy the rumor, sell the mission news. Buy the cross chain rumor, sell the news. I bet you could do like a 3 to 5x through all that. If I had like $500, I'd maybe take a stab at it. If I really wanted to, I could get $500 over there. But I got like one last week left of getting my taxes. That's so funny because I didn't even look at my taxes over the weekend. I've literally got like, what, 6 days? Today, my plan is to connect with the tax expert. It'll be interesting to see if I actually follow through on that tomorrow. I'm likely just going to I need to move my money from Tastyworks to my bank account. I'm going to file an extension. They're going to take my money and I'm going to be able to breathe a little and, fine tune my taxes. So I'm probably going to work on that a little bit today, maybe get that wrapped up. Once all that's mostly behind me, then I can figure out, oh, hey, I have this spare money left over from payday. Let's send that over to Harmony One. And I'll be looking to do a bit of that in the future. Because this playtime right now, playtime's over. I'm broke AF. I've got paycheck money coming in. We'll try and do something with a couple $100 to $500 a month, maybe a little bit more on good months. The bills are low. And then maybe crypto turns around and I can take some money out of Defira and Crystalville and all that. But my plan is not changing. I'm not taking money out of DFK Sarandel. I mean, something might come along, but for the most part, I'm shipping it to Crystalville and I'm farming. Shipping it to Crystalville and I'm farming. Tranquil, I'm farming. I'm putting the Fira back in, and it's going to be boring, but I think it's going to pay off. So we'll have to see how that plays out. How about buying some one? Is Harmony no longer cool, bro? Didn't you already sell all your Harmony one? I think Harmony one's no different than anything else right now. And my thesis has not changed really much on Harmony One. Or do you just want me to wax on about my core holdings? Harmony One is a great high risk, high reward layer one. This is any crypto right now. It's a good time to be buying. It's not a good time to be going all in unless you can follow my rules. Go all in with an amount you can afford to wait until you're right. Go all in with an amount you can afford not to make bad decisions. Like, if you go all in, if you go in and buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, Luna, Atom, Harmony One, Near, you go in buying any of these right now, it can most definitely get much worse. Say you have $20,000. Story time. Say you have $20,000. Say you accidentally put this $20,000 in a duffel bag, walked out to your car, set the bag down to unlock your car, got in your car, drove away, said, oh shit, I forgot about the money. Let me go back. It's gone. Well, that sucks. But I didn't need that money for anything, right? I didn't need that money for food, mortgage, the kids, the house, anything. I'll be okay. Right? I'll be okay. I'll continue to work. We'll build that bag back up. Now, same story. You do that with 20 grand and you needed that to go pay, the house, back pay on the house, or you're going to get foreclosed. See what I'm saying? You got to do the same thing when it comes. And most people, I did most of my life not taking this advice. Don't be in credit card debt. Don't be in debt, period. Don't be YOLOing into Bitcoin if you got $20,000 in credit card debt. Because them interest rates, that shit's going to continue to go up and up and up. Next thing you know, you're the passive income. I mean, you already are, but you're going to really be a passive income. And you're probably going to end up having to file bankruptcy just to get out of it. Anyway, invest, right? I think when crypto's at these numbers, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Harmony One, these are all great levels to buy. But understand that $20,000 duffel bag that you did not forget to put in the car that you still have with you and you aped into the market could turn into 10,000, could turn into 5,000. And then 3 years later could be like 60,000. You know what I'm saying? So if you can withstand that, yes, if you like Harmony One, buy Harmony One. I'm still bullish Harmony One. I think Harmony One, at minimum, will reach $1. It's just a nice, cool number that it should gravitate to in nice bull markets. The RPC issues seem pretty past this. There's a lot of great projects, a lot of games. They got a lot of good things coming on. So I still think it's a solid project. I've never, ever said Harmony One's going to be the top layer one out there. But just like the stock market, there's going to be your Teslas, Apples, Googles, Facebooks, and then there's going to be your and Nvidias. And then those are like 500 billion to 3 trillion. And then you're going to have your sub 100 billion, your sub 50 billion, like your Intels, your AMDs, your Fords, shit like that, right? Let's see. Is that a Mortal Monk wave? Are you out, Mortal Monk? Harmony is blessed, brother. I think these two are the future RuneScape. I sold one, but now looks hammered. Seems people forgot Defira. Yeah, I agree. And I agree to the point that I haven't left those two, right? So I have about 23 minutes left. Let's do a Tom favorite, fan favorite, crowd favorite. Let's see what's going on with Trank, my Defira, and we'll end it off with some fun DFK Crystal Veil, right? I haven't changed. I'm not changing. I don't care. I do not care. Trank could go to a dime. Fever could go to like $2. I'm riding it, ride or die, 0 to a multimillionaire. All right, so let's claim it up. And for the record, I would put Mars Colony as a banger too. I think they're all class A, grade A projects. I think there's some others out there that can end up being really good, but I think Defira, Mars Colony. First of all, DFK is AAA plus. That team, there's not a bad thing you could say about that team. Those dudes are on a whole different level. They are the Apple of blockchain gaming. If you don't know, Apple, like around a $3 trillion biggest company in the world type thing. Great team. That's DFK. I do think Mars Colony and Defira will be banger games. I do think that, I don't want to get into any negatives about the team, but they're not on the level of DFK, right? They're just not, right? That is a nice operation DFK's got going on. All right, I did do this yesterday. Hopefully my LP's up a little. Again, I have 14,500 into this LP. What am I in? Fever Trank, there we go. Ew. Is that right? Let's do a little refresh. I feel like, God, I hope that's not right. Yeah, I'm down close to 5 grand. Not worried about it. Let's harvest up. I told you it could be some pain, some rough times. And I told you, we can end up losing money. Got to have faith and not get shaken out. Same thing's going on with DFK. I'm down a couple stacks of high society over there for sure. Oh, look at this garbage ass chain. Failing transactions. All the great things I just said about Harmony 1. You get the irony? All right. Oh, that was new. This is new. It's kind of annoying. All right. Did I not get my Tranquil? Is that the one that failed? Might have been. Man, I didn't even make it a full 10 fever today. That's kind of annoying. Interest must be down a little. All right, let's eat some steak. Let's claim that. I guess because the prices are down a bit, too, is not helping that matter. Either way, you guys know the plan. I'm working on getting 1 to 2 Gen Zeros when that comes out. I should have no problem getting the 200 fever. I might make some moves like Jagger when that time comes. You're definitely going to want to hang around for that decision. All right, so I guess we'll claim this up. A lot of clicks just to get everything done over here. It's kind of annoying. They need a button you can just press, and it just does it all. And the thing is, every now and then, Harmony One gas will like freak out. I could have spent like 5 Harmony One on a transaction and didn't even realize it. It's just like mindless clicking. All right, so over 2,000 staked. I don't have a whole lot going on in DFK. I have 9 jewels. I'm not going to worry about sending that over probably till tomorrow. Do a couple more rounds of farming. I didn't do anything yesterday. I did have that critical emergency I had to work on. I didn't like. I mean, I think I did some claiming, but I didn't put anything in the yield farms yet. I don't think we have any new news over here. No new yield farms. There is some new announcements, but we want to naming options. Yeah, boring. Might not be boring to you, but boring to me. All right, so I got 46 jewel. I'm kind of wondering if I even like. I'm kind of low key thinking I don't even want to claim my crystal right now. Maybe wait for a while. Like, is it really worth it? $240 plus 40. Yeah, that's another $500 to add to the LP. Hell yeah, I want to do that. All right. Another thing where you have to go to 37 different places on the map to make things happen. Unlock some crystal. I'll probably just go crystal jewel. We still don't have a word, I guess, on AVAX rewards. Any news there? Dude showing near eco. Let's take a look. Near is getting bidded and the ecosystem will rocket this year. I've been involved in the near ecosystem now deeply. I do hear they have a good dev team. They are top 20. I hear great things about Aurora. But other than that, like, what's so special about Near? The USN thing is cool. There's nothing. The USN thing is cool, but there's nothing out there that screams. Like, no one has any answers about how USN works. Oh, they have an algorithmic stable coin. How does it work? Is it a better system than the B Luna burning creation backed by Bitcoin system? I doubt it. I doubt it. Everyone now, again, I do say this is a good thing. This is a decent reason to take a stab. It could bring in a lot of FOMO, but you're gonna have to know when to sell because it also could be a big pump and dump. USN algorithmic stablecoin. I'm gonna start being like all the Cardano haters. This is a ghost out. There's nothing about it. Near launch native stablecoin launches stable. It's just a bunch of news. It's a ghost stablecoin. You don't know shit about it. Everyone is like, oh, UST near blah blah blah. It's all hype. Oh, 20%. How does the coin work? Has it been tested? What's the tech? Right? You know what Mayday is? That's when UST went way off peg and people got destroyed during a market downturn. UST has been battle tested now, and they've adjusted and fixed that happening. Bitcoin's a big part of that now. They have a massive foundation. They have Do Kwon, one of the brightest minds in crypto. They have great tech. They have great devs. I'm not saying Near doesn't have some of this, but I don't know shit about USN other than it's going to pay 20% and there's a lot of Near fanboy. That's all I know. Probably a good thing Nigel's not. I don't know if Nigel's not right. He'd probably be fuming at the ears. Near right now is about in fall. Yeah, I agree. It's just a lot of pump, and unless there's good tech and all that, to me, I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. Maybe this is great, maybe it isn't, but I am confident in the stuff I'm in, and it'll be fun to watch. If Near blows up, if this thing is hugely successful, great. I'm not going to be jealous, right? I'm in what I want to be in right now. I wish everyone in Near all the best. And just because I remember one of my most watched streams is when I got pumped over I'm going to tell you how I feel. I got pumped over on Holy Grail and a bunch of people came in. And I'm always going to look at both sides of the coin and always have a shadow of a doubt. And I had a huge shadow of a doubt. And those dudes, they were pretty cool in the chat, but they were lighting me up over in the Discord, right? So again, nothing against Near. This could be so far, everything I've seen about Near has been positive and good. But right now, this whole USN thing, show me the money, right? And I don't mean that. I just mean show me that it's cool. Maybe it is a great thing, right? Cardano's going to have an algorithmic stable coin. Harmony one, kind of, whatever, right? So this could be really cool. It could be a great thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. Either way, I legit, everyone always says DYOR. Nigel's still around. I haven't looked at his comment yet. Everyone, like all these YouTubers will say DYOR, but they don't even DYOR it. Anyone that's waxing on about USN right now hasn't DYR'd shit. They haven't DYOS. They haven't do your DYR, whatever, DYORS. All they've done is try and get clicks talking about this cool 20. There's nothing on what USN is. No, I'm just saying, man, I wish Near all the best, but I just legit tried to find out about USN. And the only thing I can find out about it is they're launching it. I don't know how it works. Here, what is Terra, the algorithmic? I can go find all kinds of videos and articles on how UST works. I can't find out shit on how Near works, right? It's just a bunch of fugazi. Near will launch, right, like even the Reddits. Near protocol is a proof of stake layer 1 blockchain that can process around 3,000 transactions per second with a sub 2 second finality. It has raised $500 million in VC funding since January 2020. All right, enough about that. We got 11 minutes to go. Let's finish up DFK. You must have heard me raging about near in his Nigel's ears like, eat. USDC is the best stable. I disagree. It's my second favorite. I don't like the USDC Mafia. Near is Harmony. I did, bro. I don't know why you gotta attack me with Harmony. I went on a rampage. I go on rampages all the time about I don't think Harmony. I like Harmony. Like if I were to gun to head, if I were to say which do I think is going to be more successful blockchain, Near or Harmony, I don't know that much about Near, but I've heard great things about it. They've got a lot more TVL. I'd be inclined to pick Near, right? I just think Harmony is a great place to make money, period. Whether you believe in the coin or not, and it has a good shot of, making you some nice coin. I think a lot of the top 100 can make a lot of people money. I'm not saying one's, but the only time I'm saying one's better than the other is Cardano. Cardano is bar none, hands down, the best layer one on the planet. I think Polkadot and Luna are going to be right there for like 2 and 3. Ethereum is probably eventually going to find its way down, although it's got high TVL because it's been around a long time. There's a lot of BC, we'll have to see how that plays out. And I'm not even going to talk about Bitcoin because that's a whole different, like, there's Bitcoin and then there's layer ones, right? It needs to be its own category. Sheeb now on Robinhood. I think I own some Sheeb and I think I bought it just for that fact a long time ago. I have no idea. I bought $200 in Sheep. It went to 400. I sold 200, so I got a $200 Sheep free ride. I haven't checked the position. I might need it for tax money. Let's take a look. Maybe I'm a trillionaire. All right, my God. Let's make the Coinbase wallet and the Coinbase app the exact same freaking. All right, my sheep's worth $70. I'm up $70 in sheep. $200 investment. I'm up $70. Nicaragua. I need a plane ticket. Cosmos greater than Dot. Right now, I agree with you. Whether long term that plays out, I don't know, brother. I don't know. Again, there's a lot about you're like too decisive. I don't think, for the most part, every blockchain has its niches, its things it's good at. There's no perfect blockchain out there, period, besides Cardano. No, man, even Cardano, it's going to have its niches. Oh, Farnswoggle. Shut it. Shut it, Farnswoggle. Dot greater than Cosmos in terms of ROI. Bro, they're two completely different blockchains. Everyone, calm your tits. They're both great. They're both great, in my opinion. If anything, I would say Cosmos has had a little bit more success. But how do you measure success, right? Polkadot, whatever. They're both amazing. They're both amazing. Everyone calm down. Neither one of them is better than Cardano. That's all you need to know. All right, let's finish this shit up, guys. Let's finish and gals. Guys and gals. All right, I got some Polkadot. Nope. I got some Cristal, some Cheryl. That's an Archer joke. 1144. Do we have, what do we have? No new pools yet. X Jewel 2000, 2100, 2200, and 2400. Yep, that's what we want. Let's go to, I don't know why you can't create your seeds in the garden. Why do you, I guess it's kind of like going to Home Depot to buy your watermelon seeds. You gotta go to the marketplace, buy your pepper seeds, buy your carrots seeds. Do carrots have seeds? Onion seeds? I guess they do. That's kind of weird, right? Do they have seeds? Man. All right, what am I doing? I'm going to the Druid. Buy some seeds. Always, if I hit max, yep, don't want to do that. We want to leave some gas behind, so I will do 44. I will do 44. 18. I have some crystal left over. I'm not worried about it. Stargate. I don't even know what that is. Ada has best marketing. Do you have the hookup on shell companies? At least Harmony Dev had a real PhD. I'll give him that. Yeah. So just because Charles doesn't, the only thing Charles has is an AA. No one's ever been successful without a college degree. Said every tech fucking founder on the planet. Oh my goodness. Stargate is a show that has the dude from, what was he from? It's MacGyver. Is it MacGyver was in Stargate? I don't know. I never really got into that show. It's some weird ass show. I saw the movie with Kurt Russell. I like that. Never watched the show. I don't know. They would go into the Stargate that took them to like different worlds or times. How about an exotic mineral and bro? Like, what do you guys got going on over here? Stargate.finance. If this is on, wait, I don't know. Stargate will kill all bridges. All right, let's check this out. I don't want to forget what I got going on in DFK. Let's get this added to the pool before I forget. Head over to the gardens. Crystal Jewel. Was that okay? I was gonna say Max, get that deposited. Take a quick look at 10 before and after. So 27,000. I'm getting my ass handed to me. DFK chain needs to have a tomb fork. I don't necessarily agree. Like Hoskinson, I never complain. I don't know why you guys don't think he has a PhD, guys. Etsy stores make for great loopholes, gents. Man, you're just full of you should hush there a little bit, Great Cheeseburger. You might get some IRS agents beating down on your front door. All right. That was at 27,000. Hopefully that's doing up a couple bucks. Basically it's I don't know enough about tomb forks. I don't agree with their philosophy. To me, I think they're all destined to fail. I don't know if a tomb fork would make sense if the token has like real utility. That's interesting. I'm saying I'm not an expert in tomb forks. I just kind of know how it works. Would something like that work with the game behind it? Is that the next move? I have no idea. A tomb fork is itchy. What does that even mean? The IRS wouldn't dare stop. Did you have some weed to go with your cheeseburgers? You need some hydrocortisone cream, Retro? What the F is itchy? Is that an acronym I should know? BC still needed for current funding. SBN on Kronos is a tomb fork and it has almost 500 million TVL. Even you are shocked. Any chance you got to talk about Kronos? All right, so Nigel is a top indicator. If Nigel's talking about a project, that is the time to exit. History has shown. So let's see if that continues to be the case. Itchy is a token that got mega wrecked. Oh, yeah. Oh, you did get some new oil? Hell yeah. All right, Nigel, don't be mad at me, bro, but you're a top. Well, yeah, at least you're good-hearted about it. Time to pull a Kurt. You're gonna all in on this SVN. Which one do we all in, Nigel? Near or freaking SVN? I think you're all up more up on the near tip. All right, 27,870, basically about the same thing. All right, let's take a look at this Stargate. Welcome to the Omni-Chain future. 3 billion TVL. Not bad. 50-50 near. I mean, so you're all in near in SVN, nothing else? Is that your move? Like, you just move around. You have any of that drip left? Native, this looks at, all right, native, cross chain. What chains? Farms. They got farms, stake. They got stakes. Yawn, boring. So what am I connecting my wallet to? Is this its own chain? Is it just a way to swap stables? You can stake. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to take a quick look. I'm probably not interested either way, but what chain is this? I'm not, I gotta, I'm already late for work. I kind of want to check out Chronos too. I haven't done that in a while. Remind me tomorrow. We could take a, I don't know if it's my allergies or what. We could take a look at SVN and Chronos and shit tomorrow. I do have some money over on Chronos, things like that. Lottie dottie. We like to party. Let's sign off with a quick, let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. Barely hanging on to 40,000. What is the stock market doing? The stock market, the NASDAQ, it's losing its steam. Hopefully we don't go negative. So both crypto and the stock market's losing its steam a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a good question. I don't know much about MMF either. Am I streaming tonight? Probably not. I'm kind of over my Rust addiction. I don't know, maybe guys. I got this runny nose thing going on. I've been really tired. I don't want to just abandon night streaming, but man, we'll have to see how I feel tonight. I might. At the same time, crypto's super boring. Maybe guys. I don't know. You never know. Nighttime's always a wild card. Anyway, I got to get to work. Love you all. Have a great one. Peace.